Alright, we're in the last week of the UPL, starting with Unleashed against Tete Gaming. Unleashed having a chance to be first in the league if they take this win, being standing alone at the top of the standings. So very important match for them against Tete Gaming. But in the Decidueye jungle, we have Tete Gaming going for a 2-1-2. Going for a 2-1-2 on top side. And just letting these double tank and double supports on bot lane be alone. Cramorant just gonna try to take these Ordinos on his own. Can he get them with the Whirlpool though? They're gonna go very aggressive now. Gekogami's just gonna look for something and they lose it. Goes over to Unleashed on bot side. But Lucario Blissey should have a very good time. Klaus is gonna have a very difficult time against two characters on top side. It's already difficult enough to play against Lucario, but he actually gets this APOM. He gets this APOM away. Nicely done. And he's an early game for Unleashed. Winning those first round of minions. And Cramorant actually getting locked up by the Astonish. Can't follow up though, has to blink away. Gets to safety. Tete Donji looking away, but Koi's just walking in. What is he doing? Walks back in without eject button. Looks for the Ordino. Huge mistake. Just dies as well. Donji is also gonna probably die now. Gets locked up by the Mamoswine. Take it. Next basic. There we go. Dies to the basic attack. That was just way too ambitious. They're trying to maybe steal away the Ordino. It's too late for the B as well, or can he actually get the B? No, he can't. You have a Hyperspace Super. Still a score sheet on the Mamoswine. For some early scoring, they get 20 and they get 10 in and 11. 41 points go in for Unleashed. Good early game on the bot side. But Tete is actually looking for an invade on Shelvin and he blinks in. Zenziman blinks in, but I think he didn't get it. I think it went over to Shelvin and he blinks over the Meteor Mesh. Gets away. But nice invade attempt. Going for the red buff now. Edicus is here to help. This Owl is very, very weak until level 7. Really can't do much in these fights whatsoever. Ray having the extreme speed already. Wulcon's gonna get this. It goes over. Oh no, Kelvin got this one as well. Complete disaster for Tete Gaming now. Now they have to run as well. The X attack on Eldegoss gets popped. And he just kills Lucario. He just kills Lucario. And somehow Kelvin gets both of those last hits. And now Tete Gaming, Zenziman, only level 5. He's gonna get maybe invaded by Klaus as well. Klaus looking for this Corpfish. And he gets it as well. Zenziman dropping very low. Gets a Blissey shit though, Klaus is eject buttoning away. And yeah, looking great for Unleashed. That invade completely backfiring. Someone losing both last hits to the Decidueye. Who wasn't even level 7 yet. Alright, back to bot side. These are spawning in 10 seconds. Kelvin is now looking here for the Spirit Jackets and the Duckish is dead. Cramorant just gets picked up by the Ice Fang. Gets pulled over, gets Jacket. Completely obliterated. Those spears will also go over to the side of Unleashed now. And actually the tree is trying to go for a stack, but there's no way. He has too many coins. He has 12, he's probably gonna die to the Tekken now. There's the Tekken, Spirit Checker. Few more attacks and he goes down. The Duck is back now. Can he get the big B? No, he can't. They're gonna instantly go for this threat now. As soon as it spawns. Can he get this one? Nope, not one either. Unleashed instantly going for this. The Hyperspace coming out as well, portling everyone in on bot side. And there's the Spirit Checker. And actually, it's kinda late though. They kind of bursted before the Spirit Checker was. That's like a mistake by Unleashed there. You should not burst it when you have an Owl. You should set it up for him so the Spirit Checker can get the last hit. But they all kind of bursted at the same time. But Kelvin was a bit slow than the Spirit Checker. They stay at that, doesn't matter what. Curse now unlocked for the Trevenant. He needs Horn Lethal before he does anything. And Zenziman is very, very deep over here. It's gonna go down. Actually gets almost shield from the Grassy Glide, but no, yeah, it gets taken down. Mamoswine getting the skill. And Hyperspace to top lane. There's a lot of APOMs on top side as well to farm. Kelvin picked up his buffs again. We have Rotom on top side as well, which could be taken. And the Duck is only level 5. Cramorant only level 5, Blissey on level 6. The Gaming is so far behind. They're just looking for something, but they have no chance. There's an eject button, high horsepower. Knocks them back into his own team. And Trevenant is down. Trevenant is dead. Cramorant now being slowed by the Hooper and Eldegoss is probably also going to die. Oh, there's the Ice Fang. The Ice Fang picks him up. They get another kill, 18 go in. Gold is at 2 HP now, so very nicely set up for a huge overcap at some point. And Kelvin with a 2 level lead over Zenziman so far. Now getting his Unite move on Zenziman. Can maybe look for something. Hyperspaces come out again and they're just porting towards top side. Looking to maybe push this in. Zenziman taking huge damage from the Spirit Checker. Has to Unite move, I think Klaus also is gonna pop Unite move here. No, he just blinks away. Eject button. Has to get away. But he might still die anyways. Is he gonna die? Yeah, he's gonna die. Zenziman picks up the skill. 2 kills for Tete Gaming. Some comeback experience. Tete Ray also picking up a nice kill on the Mamoswine. Gonna get a score probably as well. He's gonna get the score. Kelvin doesn't even bother with this. He's gonna pick up his buffs. And we have Dread spawning in 20 seconds, and they're super low on bot side again. The Super and Eldegoss are just doing so much damage on the auto attacks. Both running X attack as well. For this crazy auto attack damage. And poke. Dread spawning in 5. Xanthi already going very aggressive. It's gonna probably drop a very aggressive Hooper Potter here to get Machamp from top to bot as well. Machamp is just gonna score 40 first, and then he's gonna port him with Hooper, but they probably don't even need him. Tree's already dead. Serena doesn't have Unite move. It's pretty much a miracle here. If Lucario gets it, it should be a miracle. There's Super Unite being dropped, and it's going to force a team fight. Cramorant already dead again. Most likely going to die any moment now. But actually, they could have a chance of getting this trade. Who's going to get it? Wait, no, I think it went over. Actually, I think Tilde Gaming got it. No, it went over to Machamp. I saw some shields, but it goes over to Tilde Gaming. Double kill for Machamp. Trevenant is going to die again. Not even level 9 yet. Still not level 9, but Ray actually finding a kill. There's the level 9. Can he find a Unite move? He does Unite move the Decidueye. Can he find him as well? The Shadow Sneak comes out and he just blinks away. Eject button, gets him to safety. Horn Leech misses the Eldegoss. And he's dead any moment now. Gets high horsepower. Ice Fang, bam, smacked. Another kill for the Mamoswine. And yeah, this Cramorant, not even level 9 yet. Not even level 9 yet. It actually looks so sad when you see Cramorant auto-taking things without boosted auto-attacks. Literally doing negative damage. Back to top side. We have Zenzimon looking for something, looking for the double stomp, but gets Dynamic Punch, does get the Unite move off. Kicks Super back to the ground and actually find one kill. Can he find one more? Yes, he does find a double kill. With the Grassy Glide Stomp, can he find even more? They're very deep now, actually, they're all gonna die to him. Another Stomp comes out and blinks after him. Kelvin, can he find a Spirit Shackle? Yes, he can, but that gets double stomped. And Zenzimon picking up 3 kills on top side. Another good amount of comeback experience. They're actually not too far behind now anymore when it comes to certain Pokemon. Serena on the way to level 30 now. Tree looking for Klaus. Just gonna Dynamic Punch out. Auto gets Leaf Tornadoed. And there's a Rotom going over to Tilde Gaming. Making small comebacks here and there. Still overall pretty far behind in experience. Cramorant only level 10. Trevenant only level 9. But they're getting somewhere. It's all on this arena right now. It's all on this arena. Another Dread spawning in 19 seconds, but there's a Rotom pushing. You do have a hyperspace. You can hyperspace from here to this goal. So they can clear Rotom and still make it to bot side in case there's something happening. Those two can clear it very, very fast. And then they can get hyperspace. Let's see if Unleash even takes this fight though. Traveler's gonna looking for a flank. Looking for a flank. But he's very, very deep. He has to be careful not to get high house pot here. Lone Honey is in, but Serena just gets picked up and Serena just gets completely mated. The Ice Fang highs horsepower into his own team. Gets Shadow Sneaked as well. Loses all the defense stats. And just gets obliterated. Dread is still being taken now. Another Spirit Shackle comes through. They're just gonna score though. They're just gonna score top lane. Actually, is he waiting for Zapdos? Yeah, he doesn't wait for Zapdos. Gets 40 in. More than 100 point lead now for the side of Unleashed. And we have Zapdos spawning. Zapdos has been spawned and Tilde Gaming needs the Zapdos. They can't win without it, pretty much. I don't think they can get any backcaps in. They will need to win a team fight. Very, very badly. But they can win a team fight and overscore on this goal. That would also work. Would then put them ahead if they double score on this. With like Blissey and someone that has 50. That could for sure work too. But they need to win a team fight right now. And Unleashed is very stable. I mean, Machamp can be up here because he can always be ported in. So he's just guarding topside right now. Jumping in now. 1 minute 30. Tilde Gaming has to do something. Just farming somewhat, levels up. And walking on topside now. Zenzimon actually on bot side. Getting caught off though. And already at half HP from the Spirit Shackles. The most important member is already very, very low. Klaus gets attacked though. Can he get out? Yes, Klaus gets out. Also trades half HP on the Lucario. Mamoswine looking for highest power. Highest the Ice Fang on Cramorant, but has to be careful not to put Cramorant Unite into this team. Zenzimon getting a nice cap in on bot side. Now the game is actually quite close. The game is quite close. But they still know that they're ahead. Unleash is still ahead right now and they will know it because of the message that I just showed. Gekogami looking for an engage now is very deep, gets a nice high horsepower. On 2 characters, Unite move comes in. Decidueye to follow up. Blissey goes onto the. I can't really see which character this is. Trevenant. Blissey goes on the Trevenant, but Blissey is down. And Zenzimon is just looking for a flank here. But can he find anything? Already one down. Cramorant is gonna die next. Trevenant is also very low already. Serena though, on the Kelvin, but Kelvin is blinking away. Decidueye is running for his life. Can Serena get to him? Resetting his cooldowns, and actually the double Grassy Glide gets a kill. Machamp Unite now going on Serena. But I don't think he can win this. I think Zenzimon's gonna win this as well. He gets his reset there, but the Stomp misses. Oh, the Grassy Glide also barely misses. But 80 going for Mamoswine. I think this way is Zapdos free game, guys. Zapdos will not be dying in this game. 15 seconds left. Unleash is win to score. And Zenziman did get a kill on the Decidueye. But they can't kill Zapdos and score on time. Blissey's actually running for it though. Blissey's running for it, but he's only got 15 coins, which is not enough. And actually, it goes over to Hooper anyways. Hooper stealing away the Zapdos. GG's, Zapdos free game. Unleash needs some damage, but yeah. Could be another Decidueye. Wouldn't be surprised. Could also be a Cinderace. I could go in any direction. They're pretty much, I feel like they have good choices here, but Decidueye would be nice to also have another nice last hit again. Objectives. Decidueye is a bit hard to play into Machamp, though Machamp can just run Decidueye down, so. And there it is, Decidueye. And Wigglytuff, Mamoswine, Trevenant. Trevenant. It's a Trevenant. Straight Trevenant rounding out the team comp for Unleashed. Gaming with the last pick. Could be Wigglytuff. Could be a Wiggly. Would probably make the most sense, right? Could also be 2-1-2. Maybe they could pick Mime. They pick Mr. Mime, okay. So Wigglytuff, time to go a bit more damage, still having last hit, going for the Mr. Mime. Makes sense as well. Alright, so we have Zensman on Dragonite. We have Machamp, Blissey, Sylveon, and Mime against Blastoise, Eldegoss, Trevenant, Decidueye, and Serena. And actually, Xanthi on the Decidueye, and Kelvin on Energy M Special Specs Blastoise. Interesting builds over here. Interesting builds. Blissey also having Energy Amplifier. For some more Blissey Unite damage. Game number 2 between Tid and Unleashed. Game number 2. So I assume it's Xanthi bot lane, yeah. So we have the Squirtle, Blastoise jungling, and the Decidueye bot lane with 3 and Eldegoss. Tid Gaming going for a 2-1-2 again, sending the Blissey towards top side. Bot lane we have a Mr. Mime and an Eevee. I assume Eevee's gonna go for these Audinos now, try to get level 4 as fast as possible for Hyper Voice. There we go. It's gonna take a while still. Let's see if Unleashed can do something about it. And actually Mr. Mime stealing the Audino away. And running for the hills. He actually makes it out. Xanthi getting an attack rate stack on the Owl. Going for the bottom Audino now. So let's see if they can secure this one at least. Mr. Mime getting the first last hit though. And this time they get it, I think. Or did Eevee get it? No, I think the Trevenant got it. And they get a kill as well. Xanthi though, under pressure now. Zensman with a very early gank. Has to force the eject button of the Decidueye. And Zensman looking for the kills now. Does have red buff still. Gekogami already losing his passive. It's just probably gonna die here. Does heal a bit with his branch poke, but gets away. And Xanthi now returning some damage. Zensman has to be careful. Actually, Kelvin is here. Kelvin is here. He made it. And he's gonna headbutt and get a kill as well. Just get stopped on his goal. He really wants to stack as well. He has special specs on, remember. Mr. Mime trying his best to stop him. And they're all so low right now. Can he find a kill? No, the pushback doesn't get the kill. Mr. Mime under pressure now. Can Venom do anything? And no, Kelvin getting his 19 and finally, there we go. Zensman back as winner, but he's only level 4. He's level 4 Dratini. He's not gonna do any damage. But there we go. Picks up a kill on the Trevenant. Kelvin also getting a kill on Mr. Mime. He has to be careful now. Does he have focus band? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there's a focus band. So he gets out. Zensman Dragon Dancing in. Doesn't have anything. Gets Sky Bashed as well. Goes down. The two overwakes then. Xanthi picking up the skill. Kelvin now going back to his jungle. Looking at topside, how's Klaus doing? Klaus is pretty far behind, but again, to be expected in the 1v2 lane. Loses his last hit as well. Blissey and Machamp looking very strong on this topside. Only 6 and 5. Klaus only level 4. But again, not much he can do in a 1v2 top side. His bot lane is winning very hard right now. But Sylveon actually reaching level 5, so not too bad. Wait, was it a Woodhammer? Do we have a Woodhammer? We do have a Woodhammer. Interesting. No curse in this game. Which I think is kind of questionable, because I think curse is very good against the side of Tid Gaming. Tid Gaming is very melee heavy, so they kind of have to go in. We thought curse would get a lot of value in this game. But no, goes for the Woodhammer. But I guess Woodhammer is kind of the same. They all have to run in. So Woodhammer's gonna hit a lot of characters. Going for the Mr. Mime now. Mr. Mime popping the X speed, running away. He's spawning in 5 seconds. We don't have a Dragonite yet. We do not have a Dragon Knight yet, so has to be very careful here. If the Water Spout Rapid Spin coming out now, doing massive damage already, they have to just run away from it. And Sylveon is dying. Sylveon is dead, 10 seconds until Dread spawns, and Sensenman still looking for his Dragon Knight evolution. So far away from it. We actually have a Guard Swap as well. It is a Guard Swap, Mr. Mime. But yeah, they're so far behind already. Santi looking for level 7 for maybe the Spirit Shackle. They need Spirit Shackle though for this last hitting, and they just can't get it. He needs one more Dino for level 7. There it is. This Audino, if he gets this one, that would be huge. Oh, but the Wood Hammer! The Wood Hammer knocks it towards the enemy team, but he gets the Sidgeway. He gets level 7, gets the last hit still somehow. Kevin going very, very deep right here, actually dropping very, very low. And this Dreadnought is super far out. It's gonna reset. The Wood Hammers go in, but Kikugami is alone. I'm not sure if he can handle this. Has a nice Horn Leech though. Yeah, he's gonna die. He dies. Dreadnought resets his full HP. We have the Spirit Checkers coming out. A huge stones by Klaus. Klaus with the flank of the century gets 2 kills right here. Is gonna get another one. We still don't have a Dragon Knight. And 4th Titty Gaming just die. Klaus just coming from the side, stomping over Titty Gaming. And Dread goes over to Unleashed. Still missing this Dragon Knight. Just so hard to fight without it. And great for Unleashed now. Xanthi running away with the Leaf Tornado. Komi looking for some damage on the Sylveon, but yeah. Oh, the Spirit Jackets. Oh my god, there is so much damage. So much damage of those Spirit Jackets already. Lane Destroy is very bad, but if you actually manage to somehow get level 7 and get the first Dreadnought, it actually starts feeling good. But it just doesn't really happen every single game. And if you lose laning phase a tiny bit and lose the first Dread, it feels absolutely miserable. But right now, he's gonna feel great about this. Already level 9 as well. Looking at top side, Kelvin is spinning in and Dragon Knight just dies. Dragon Knight goes down. Doesn't have any chance up there. I'm gonna work on this Rotom now. We're at 14 HP, so they could get some nice scores in with it. Sorry. And Machamp just running in actually, and Ray is looking for something. There's a Blissey going on him. Can he find a Unite move though? Klaus is buying a lot of time. And no, the Machamp ult misses. Blissey Unite also completely whiffed. And Ray is probably just gonna die here. Dies to the... Oh, is he gonna actually find a kill? He somehow gets Serena. Klaus actually dies to him. So he gets 1 kill in the end. But this Rotom, they're just gonna let this go in, don't they? Yeah, just let it go in, right? Yeah, let it go in. Kills the goal perfectly, which is very happy for Unleashed. Also spawns some Audinos, so could be better. There's a Blink Unite coming from Kelvin. Looking for some kills, he's gonna find Blissey and they're actually gonna get a triple kill. I don't think Venom can run away from this. Has his focus bent, but no. Triple kill for Kelvin. It's gonna get a 40 score maybe? No, they can't get a 40 score, and Sensenman is here to defend it in time. It's gonna spin back out. We have 20 seconds on the Dread. Very nice eject button Unite there, but no, they don't have it for this fight. But I don't think they have much champ Blissey Unite either. With Sibby on cooldown too. Spirit Checkers are gonna fly out. Gonna start poking them. But they have to be careful. They have to be a bit careful. But Dragon Knight is super, super far away. Of course, Unleashed doesn't know this, so they might not sure if they should start instantly, but they're just going for it now. The Sidra is starting to hit it. And if they actually hurry up now, then Dragon Knight will not make it there in time. And yeah, pick up another free Dreadnought here. Titty Gaming completely too late. Serena Unite going on to the Sylveon. Can he Unite move in time? But he gets a shield. Let's get a shield from the Buddy Bear of Mr. Mime. But Champ still goes down. Doesn't have Unite right now. Klaus has to be careful. Gets actually hyper beamed. But they also find a kill on Dragon Knight. Mr. Mime is gonna go down. And Blissey also dies. And Sylveon last man standing just gets checked and obliterated. Ace for the side of Unleashed. Nice overkill as well. Another attack weight stack for the Decidueye. And a nice overcap. Having a very good lead now in this game. Pulling very far ahead. Dreadnought spawning and Rotom spawning in 20 seconds. We have Zapdos in 90 seconds. So I'm looking for Titty Gaming. They also kind of ran out of window now to Unite move one more time. Because it's so close to Zapdos now, they can't Unite move and look for kills anymore. It's just a tiny bit too late. So, very unfortunate for them. It's gonna have to win a fight here without Unite moves. And the Sidra Sandy is looking for something on bot side still, looking for some more tech weight stacks. He's gonna recall here, join his team. And Trevin just scoring 40 behind their back without a score shield. Titty Gaming not noticing it, going very hard on the right side. And actually, they're Blissey and Machamp united. Both of them. And can they even find a kill though? They can't even find a kill. They're actually gonna both die. What are they doing? Ray is gonna go down, Zas is gonna go down. Both of them Unite moving at 3 minutes and both going down. They do pick up the Rotom, but it doesn't really matter whatsoever. Kevin just running away, gets Guard Swap, has to blink away from it. And now, Mime is also going to die. Tilted Gaming. Looking quite tilted. With their Blissey Machamp Unite, doing nothing yet again. Klaus on the Sylveon on bot side, does double stomp him, but the Carmine speed gets him out of trouble. quite easily. This strat will not be contested anymore. We have Zapdos spawning in 20 seconds. And yeah, we're lacking 2 Unite moves on the side of Tete Gaming. So let's see if Unleashes maybe goes for the Zapdos instantly. They need to see to force a fight. They know Machamp, they don't have Unite. Of course they have a lead, but still, it's not too much of a lead either still. They should just instantly force a fight right now. Kevin just guarding bot side. Machamp looking for the score. Spirit Jackets come out. If they wait too long though, then Blissey and Machamp Unite will be back up in time, so... They only have a small window right now. Klaus looking for a Grassy Glide in. Can't quite find anything else though. No one cares about Zapdos yet. The lead is really not that big for Unleashed. One score and it could all be over. They still have to do something as well. They can't just wait. But Kelvin just guarding bot side. And Machamp will probably have his Unite move back up. He'll probably have his Unite right back up. He's gonna get some small beasts as well here, which makes it even easier. Top side Traveler looking for the engage here, but only dropping to under half HP. Has to run away. Klaus looking for the engage. Grassy glides in. Spirit Jackets are flying out, but they still goal up here, which means the Spirit Jackets will just get heat up back. And nothing is happening. 1 minute 10 remaining on this game. I mean, right now Unleashed is still winning. They don't have to do anything. As long as they have vision of all of them, they're kind of fine. But Dragonite can always still fly onto a goal and sneak something in, even without score shield. And still always happen. You can just fly up here and get a score in and win Tete Gaming the game. So it's still quite scary. Neither team is committing for the Zapdos, or for a team fight whatsoever. No, they're looking on top side. Race is actually walking to the goal. Is he going to look for an engage? Zapdos is being started now by Senseman. Senseman is on it. Trevenant is looking for a score. And their team fight is happening. Everyone's going to press Unite moves here. Mr. Mime Unite moving in. Klaus is actually very low. It's going to probably die to the Hyper Voice. Zapdos at under half HP. Bliss Unite went on as well. Do we still have other Unites? The Hyper Voice comes through the Hyper Beam. And no, it goes over to Unleashed. Unleashed winning their team fight and winning Zapdos as well. It goes over to Blastoise somehow. Blastoise being able to secured in this entire mess. Spirit Check and Hyper Beam is trying to go for it. And in the end, someone Blastoise got it. Hyper Beam a bit too early, but it's quite difficult in those scenarios when everyone hits Zapdos. It is quite close. And yeah, this was a very dragged out last 2 minutes. But it was very hard for both teams to engage. Unleashed, obviously there's a top goal step, so they can't really just dive as well. But yeah, they take the game. Unleashed takes the 2-0 and moves into rank 1 in this league. They're now undefeated. No, they have 1 loss. They're now 4-1 in the league, ending season 1 with a 4-1 score. If Random Gaming loses tomorrow, they win the league. If Yermans win, I have no idea how it looks like if there's a tie. I think Random Gaming won against Unleashed, so I think Random Gaming, if they win tomorrow, they win the league. Otherwise, it will be Unleashed.